You see, there are different statistics that proves the negative effect of fathers not being physically and emotionally available for their children. But in this video, we will be talking about why fathers must be present for their children, especially boys, and what every father must teach their boys about women and marriage at last. There are different reasons as to why fathers are no longer present in the homes. Some of these reasons are caused by the mother of these children, fathers trying to provide for their children. So just in case you've been thinking as a father that I think it is high time I start teaching my boy child on choosing or looking out for the right woman, and you don't know what in specifics to guide your child on, these are the 5 things all fathers, especially black fathers, must teach their children about marriage. Number 1, chivalry is not for all women. Remember, in those days, our parents, especially our fathers, would tell us to be nice to women, to help women, even when it's not been asked for. Now the world has changed. You'll be amazed at how this chivalry is being abused today. Aside from this, when chivalry is overdone, rather for it to come from an angle of appreciation, it will come from an angle of abuse, underestimation, disrespect. So if you're advising your children on the chivalry route, tell them that chivalry is not for all women. Chivalry is only meant for the woman that really needs it, aside from the old, and it is meant for just your family members and that one woman that you're trying to woo. If he's trying to woo Jennifer, he should only render or portray chivalry to Jennifer and not all women, all in the name of being nice. 2, every father must teach his boys that they should make money first before looking for women. You know, at that teenage stage, you see your boy trying to impress women. In fact, there might be some girls in his class that he's having a crush on, and he's trying to, be nice to this woman, and in most cases, to make sure that they date him. When they chase women first before chasing money, women are not going to take them serious. Not only that, they will not get quality women as at this time, and there will be a huge distraction on their career or on their talent as a whole. If you look at the years back and you've looked at guys that are focused on dating or attracting specific women when they were younger, you will see that because of this, their lives were cut short. They were not able to follow their dreams of whether becoming a basketballer, going pro. They were not able to achieve that specific goal or grow that specific talent that they had back then. So you should imbibe in your sons that making money first before you chase women might be a long way to go, but it helps than the opposite. 3, which says, women say I do for one reason only. There is no point in trying to sugarcoat it for your boys. There is no point in trying to, make them feel that there is always one woman for them that will marry them no matter what they have and who they are. The reason is this: the world is rapidly changing and women have become hypergamous in nature. What I'm saying is that tell your children that they should strive to the extent that they have gotten. It might not necessarily be everything. Of course, it can't even be everything in most cases. But they should strive to the extent that they've gotten some or most of the things they want in life before they settle down. The reason is that when your boys have gotten to the stage that they are making good amount of money, your children are able to choose women that are of standard, and they are able to choose women that would really settle down. Because let's face the fact, women only say I do because of the ability for a man to provide for them. When you don't teach your boys how to hustle, why they must hustle, why they must kill, the quality of women they would be attracting will not be good for them. And for this reason, they might not marry or end up with a good woman. The fourth thing you must teach your sons is they need to be fit, look good, and they need to dress well. Let's even not talk about dating or marriage in general. When you're fit, you are not helping anyone. You are helping yourself. You see this skin that we have, it's only one. It can't be replaced. Fine, most of the organs can be replaced when they go bad. But the truth is, it can never be like the ones that we came into this world with. So it is very important to teach your boys that they should always keep fit, avoid junks, eat healthy, dress well. There's a saying that the way you dress is the way you'll be addressed. This means that when you don't dress well, you might not win those contracts, you might not, pass those interviews, you might not be able to negotiate what is truly yours. The today's woman like men that look good, properly shaped beards, clean haircuts. If your boys like to braid their hairs, let them braid their hairs. Note, this does not only work in having a successful marriage or having to attract good quality women. It helps your boys to live longer. The fifth point is to teach your children to never ignore a prenup or a postnup. Now, in cases where your children forgot to have a prenup, it is advisable you tell them to have a postnup. There are even some cases where your children can have both prenups and postnups. And the best age you need to start advising your children about prenup and postnup is from the age that your children become adults legally. Because from that age, your child can go off and get married on their own without even your permission or without discussing this with you. So the moment your child clocks 17 or 18, you need to start discussing with your children on how they can protect their wealth from the modern woman. This helps them to look at life in a neutral sense, that when there is no money, wealth, when there's nothing a man can show, it's hard for him to find a spouse. So, and this also means that anytime the lady wakes up one day and asks for divorce, your son will lose 50% of his properties or assets. So it is very important to teach your sons, let them understand that in today's world, when divorces happen, men lose their assets. Because in the long run, when you're long gone, your children will be able to pass down their generational wealth onto their children. Rounding up, the world is harsh. The world is also a neutral ground. It is important for fathers to open the eyes of their sons, to let them see the world the way it is. You don't need to sugarcoat it. You don't need to make it look like it. You need to explain how marriages work, what women are looking for, and the nature of the average modern woman to your sons. This will help them in the long run by giving them long life, and it will help them secure their wealth. I hope this video was insightful for you. Drop a comment as usual on this video. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.